Could you give me some example of difficult English words?
Recently, I learned osteoporosis.
Osteoporosis?
Osteo means bones, and porosis means that our joints became not good. So it means 骨粗しょう症 in Japanese.
I got it.
English words combine many different words like osteo plus porosis. So it's not so difficult to remember than Japanese.
Hi everyone, it's Rina. Welcome to my channel. Today's topic is the most effective techniques for memorizing English words that is taught by medical student Ray. Once you learn this method, you never forget English words easily. If you ever thought like, I've spent many hours for memorizing English words, but I already forgot them. Even after going through the vocabulary book many times, I can recall when I try to speak. If you've experienced such a thing before, let's explore an efficient way to memorize English words in today's video. This time, I interview Ray. She's one of the teachers at Wings. Wings is an English school I manage. Ray is in a national university and studying so hard to become a doctor in the UK. So she's making a lot of effort to pass a national qualification exam in English. She always studies difficult medical words, so listen to her tips and use them in your English study. In this interview, I asked Ray 3 questions. First, is learning English vocabulary necessary for speaking English well? Second, what's the best method to memorize English words that you'll never forget? Third, what kinds of medical words do you always study? As for the flow of this video, it will start with a short 5-minute interview. Later, I will explain what to use and how to study with 3 important steps. Alright, so we're gonna move on to the interview video. Let's get started.
Okay, so thank you very much for today.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. And today I'd like to ask you about the best way of memorizing English words vocabulary efficiently. Okay. So first is, for becoming fluent English speaker, do you think it is necessary to have large vocabulary?
Yes, I think learning English words is the most important thing. Because we can't understand what they are saying unless we know the words. So learning English words is the most important.
I see. So when you start to learn English, did you try to have large vocabulary at first?
I learned English words at the same time reading and speaking English. I think it is the most efficient way to learn English words.
Okay.
Because I think using English words is the most efficient way to remember the words. So we should do it.
Oh, I see. So which type are you? Are you good at memorizing English words or not that much?
I think I am good at remembering the new words. I didn't have any difficulty remembering things.
Oh, really? Great. That's a great thing. So now you study in university for becoming a doctor, and in the future you like to work in the UK, right, as doctor?
Yes.
So now when you study, what kind of English words do you touch? Maybe they're totally difficult than daily conversation level.
I mostly using the textbook for medical license for UK. So I usually learning medical words in English as well as learning in Japanese.
Oh, I see. Could you give me some example of difficult English words?
Recently, I learned osteoporosis.
Osteoporosis?
Osteo means bones, and porosis means that our joints became not good. So it means 骨粗しょう症 in Japanese.
I got it.
English words combine many different words like osteo plus porosis. So it's not so difficult to remember than Japanese because Japanese are not related to the disease. So I think Japanese is more difficult to remember the name of the disease.
Oh, really? Do you think English is much easier than Japanese?
Yes, if we know the words of English.
I see. That's interesting. I've never heard such a difficult words. So you say you're good at memorizing English words, but in this part, there's some people who are not good at doing that, right? So what kind of way of studying do you recommend to them?
I recommend using the same word book, vocabulary book is the most important things. Because I think repeating the same words is the most important. So we should learn only the words we can't remember. But using the new book, we cannot learn the same words that we cannot remember. So I think repeating the same book is the most important.
From now on, I'm going to share the best method for memorizing English words that you'll never forget, based on Ray's insight. At first, let's talk about what to use and how to approach it. Ray mentioned in the interview
I recommend using the same word book, vocabulary book is the most important things. Because I think repeating the same words is the most important. So we should learn only the words we can't remember.
After all, the key is to use one vocabulary book and work on it repeatedly. I totally agree with her opinion. We often forget English words easily because they stay in our short-term memory. That's why repeating is crucial. I know it's not that easy, but we need to work on it patiently until the knowledge becomes established to you. Next, let's dive into the details of 3 study steps. Step 1. Pick a vocabulary book that suits your English learning goal. There's thousands of vocabulary books out there, so choose the right one is very important. For example, if you want to get good TOEIC score, go for one specializing in TOEIC tests. If you just want basic English skills, a junior high school level will be the best. And for people who are not good at idioms, pick a collection of idioms. What important is, consider which English skill do you want to get, and choose accordingly. Step 2. Learn English words with sentences. Let's say if you try to memorize the word struggle, you may forget it easily after you feel like, okay, I could memorize perfectly because it's in your short-term memory. To avoid this, I recommend you to create your own phrase with the English word and say it out loud multiple times. The benefit is when you try to make a sentence, you can notice yourself whether you understand the word's role. If you don't know its grammar use, you definitely won't be able to make a sentence. And also, speaking out the sentence repeatedly is essential. Some people try to memorize just by reading and writing, but I think it's not so effective. You still forget easily. Step 3. Review consistently. Doing these steps just once is not enough. I highly recommend you to go over it at least 3 times. Test yourself to check if you remember every word. By the way, did you think how should I test myself? I'm gonna explain about it from now. For instance, if you're using an English word book that you can hide English word next to Japanese, look at the Japanese and answer the English words quickly within 3 seconds. If you fail, mark it in a review by making your own sentence with it, and then pronounce it until you can say it smoothly. On the other hand, if you could say the English word quickly within 3 seconds and make a sentence, you pass. For the words you struggle with, it's better to put a sticky note or manage them on memo app. Let's find your own efficient way to review. Could you imagine clearly how to proceed? If you follow these 3 steps, you'll definitely be able to memorize English words much better than before. Let's give it a try! How was this video? Was there any information you've heard before or you've already been working on? Even such people, I think there's so many English learners who have a worry is my way of studying crap? Or should I work on vocabulary in the first place? If you're feeling even a bit like that, why don't you take advantage of this opportunity and consult with me? Currently, I'm offering free study private consultation only for 10 people per month. At the consultation, I ask some questions and suggest the best study method to you. If you are interested in it, check the private counseling link in the description and on my line. And then tap the apply for free study counseling button in the line chat. You can make a reservation just for about 1 minute easily. And also, if you'd like to consult with Ray, who participated in today's interview, tap the consult with Ray link in the description. During the counseling, of course, we talk in Japanese because speaking English from the first can be very nervous. So, feel free to share your concerns or questions you have about English study. We will guide you on the most effective study method based on your English level and goals, drawing from our own experiences with self-study. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you think it's helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm excited to see you in the next video. Bye!